What's up, guys? This is your girl, Ashley Wells, aka Life Girl, going through it with some throat issues. My goodness. Let's just say, guys, being on the edible and watching different type of movies and watching those suckers like their football games is the truth. Let me put it to you this way, but we're gonna do what it do, right? So, guys, before I head out of here, real quick, I wanted to shoot a vlog regarding the outbreak, that's going on with the trans community, the transgender community. The one thing that trips me out is, yeah, there's a lot of hate with that. With I believe the division when it comes to them trying to, participate in certain athletics, as well as, just wanting certain medications to be more affordable and have access to, as well as they just want to be also able to serve freely too in the military. Regardless of my personal feelings on this, which I will cover that for a different time, because truly this vlog is about supporting not only just our children and our family members who are transgender, but as well just the LGBTQ community as well. The thing is, I find very horrendous how Marlon Wayans, he has recently, in recent couple of years, came out and showed his support for his son, who's, it was originally, of course, it was his daughter who transitioned to a man. And he's been very outspoken about his support for this, as well as other celebrities have come out and shared their support. Versus you have Cher, she supported her daughter some years back, as well as Jamie Lee Curtis, she's showing support for hers. I mean, and the thing is, the mockery. What trips me out is you have people actually laughing at these people. Why? I don't understand that. I believe Robert De Niro even expressed his support as well for his child. And I just find it very funny how when you have, proud parents that's stepping up and say, hey, I support my child. And guess what? We got another one, Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez has shown her support for her child as well. Yeah, I think that is a beautiful thing. I think it's so beautiful that you got parents coming out of the woodwork and saying, yes, I support my child. Now, the thing that's heartbreaking is I've seen way more celebrities doing this than I see everyday people doing this. Where y'all at? If I truly was a parent and my child, came and told me like, Mom, I don't feel I should have been born a certain sex or whatever, honest to God would support it. Honest to God would support them. I don't care. My job is for my child to be happy. For my child to be happy. Now, when it comes to certain things, yes, I will admit I'll probably be like, baby, now when it comes to them sports, we got to keep this Gucci and fair. Now, yes, I will admit that, because inherently there's certain things that, if you're born a male, that you can do better than a female, regardless of the hormones that you're taking. You're going to genetically have more of a superiority when it comes to certain athletics. Women, girls that are born as girls, same thing versus with the guys. So with that, yes, I probably will, have an opinion with that with my child. If they wanted to get in athletics, we will have to see what would work best for them genetically, because yeah, you're dealing with a little bit of a genetic superiority things there. You know what I'm saying? Guys are naturally strong and more athletic on certain things, and women are more agile and flexible when it comes to other things. So that we will do. But otherwise, with all this other hatred that comes with that, I think, like, I just don't understand why on earth, especially in particular with the Black community, we are so afraid to support our children. So many, are out there in anger, hitting these streets because they can't fully be who they are. They got to hide who they are. They have to shelter who they are because they have family that simply is like, you better not. You better not embarrass me, or you better not come out, or you better not be a certain way. And if anything, a lot of times they just push men on them. So, I definitely grew up where my mother probably most likely knew. She knew what I was at a very young age, and she was just instantly trying to push boys on me, like, oh, there's your boyfriend. Oh, look at it, that's your little boyfriend. Oh, you like him? Why? First of all, don't do those things, guys, because honestly, God, you make us even worse. But for me, it's different. everybody else there's a different story. I had to stay true to who I was. You know, I was like, no, this is not me. But for some, unfortunately, there's some ladies out there who give in to that and unhappily get with people that, you know, get with a sex that they're just not happy with, you know. And it creates resentment. It creates a down, bitter, you know, type of depression, guys. And then vice versa with guys. When you have guys that know that they're gay, it's the same effect. You know, they're pushed to be with a woman, they're pushed to get married, they're pushed to have kids. And you know, that's a lot of times not where their heart is. So I absolutely, guys, want to push, just let's just show some support. Even if our, you know, kids out there or young adults choose to walk their life a certain way, let's still just support it. I'd rather support my child being happy in the community of whichever way they see chooses versus support someone that's out here harming people, bullying people, causing a ruckus. You know, I'd rather support that. I'm just saying that my child's going to be a good citizen, a productive individual, a hard worker. Yeah, like what's wrong with that? But hey, to each his own. Everybody's different. Everybody, you know, has different moral codes and things of that nature. I would just say, guys, just please be more open to supporting your kids, you know, in their decisions. That's all I would say. Because absolutely, you know, I think that there's just so much hatred in this world. We shouldn't be adding to it. We really shouldn't be. But all right, guys, be safe.